Good day, everyone, and welcome to yet another edition of Japan Journal. I'm your host, Mal Adams, here with this special report on President Jimmy Carter, who passed away on December 29, 2024, at his home in Plains, Georgia, at the age of 100. His passing followed his decision in February of 2023 to enter hospice care. President Carter's state funeral proceedings have commenced, beginning with his body lying in repose at the Carter Center in Atlanta. The six-day state funeral includes a motorcade that honored his life and legacy by passing through significant locations, such as his boyhood home in Plains, Georgia, where a historic farm bell was rung 39 times in honor of his status as 39th President of the United States. A private service was held in the lobby of the Jimmy Carter Presidential Library and Museum before it was opened to the public for viewing. The funeral proceedings will continue in Washington, D.C., with a service in the rotunda of the U.S. Capitol and a national funeral service at the Washington National Cathedral. President Carter will be laid to rest beside his wife, Rosalind Carter, following a private service in Georgia. In honor of his passing, flags at federal buildings will be flown at half-mast for 30 days. President Carter's legacy is marked by his commitment to peace, human rights, and humanitarian efforts, including his work with Habitat for Humanity and his promotion of global health initiatives through the Carter Center. His contributions have left an indelible impact on both national and international communities. For more insights into how Jimmy Carter's passing has impacted many Americans, including this reporter, you may find the following Japan Journal special retrospective informative. Stay tapped in for my personal look back on former President Jimmy Carter's 1984 visit to Japan, with yours truly, Mal Adams, coming up right now.
From the Global News Network, Japan. A division of TDM, Totown Digital Media. You're tapped into GNN News with your host, Mal Adams.
Hello, and welcome to another edition of Japan Journal. I'm your host, Mal Adams. Today, we embark on a journey back in time to the late autumn of 1984, when I had the extraordinary privilege of covering former President Jimmy Carter's diplomatic visit to Japan as CNN's Tokyo correspondent. This was not just a professional milestone for me, but also an unforgettable opportunity to witness history in the making. It all began at the U.S. Embassy residence in Tokyo, a building with a rich history, once the home of General Douglas MacArthur during the American occupation. Here, I conducted a memorable interview with President Carter. Against this storied backdrop, he spoke passionately about the importance of collaboration and mutual respect in strengthening the U.S.-Japan relations. His words were not mere diplomatic rhetoric. They reflected a genuine desire to bridge cultures and foster goodwill. Over the next 2 days, I followed his every move, documenting his interactions and capturing the essence of his mission. Exclusive access at Mr. Sasagawa's residence was another historical experience I enjoyed with the former president. One of the highlights of this assignment was an exclusive dinner hosted by Mr. Ryoichi Sasagawa, head of the Japan Motorboat Racing Association, at the residence of Mr. Sasagawa in Meijiro in Tokyo. My television crew and I were the only media team granted access to this intimate and historical gathering. This dinner was no ordinary event. It was a relaxed yet impactful discussion where Carter and Sasagawa delved into critical topics like global partnership, relations in business, trade, and cultural exchanges. The atmosphere was one of mutual respect and shared purpose, and I felt privileged to document such a pivotal moment in U.S.-Japan relations. President Carter's visit to Japan left an indelible mark not only on the diplomatic landscape, but also on those of us who witnessed it firsthand. The emphasis on personal relationships and cultural understanding served as a reminder of the power of human connection in diplomacy. Years later, in 2007, I had the chance to reconnect with President Carter at the Democratic National Convention in Denver, Colorado. Our conversation was a nostalgic reflection on his visit to Japan and the moments we shared at Mr. Sasagawa's residence. Reflecting on my coverage of President Carter's visit, I'm reminded of the vital role journalism plays in documenting history and fostering understanding across cultures. Carter's legacy in Japan continues to resonate, a testament to the enduring importance of compassion, diplomacy, and collaboration. Thank you for joining me on this retrospective journey. I'm Mal Adams, and this is Japan Journal, where we bring you stories that bridge nations and inspire global connection. Until next time, take care and stay informed. Thank you.
From the Global News Network, Japan, a division of TDM, Totown Digital Media. You're tapped into GNN News with your host, Mal Adams.